Welcome to WildEye Week. We are on, I believe, day 5 now, and we're discussing the 2018 film directed by Jason Brown. It gets a 4.0 on IMDb, just over 1 hour and 24 minutes, but I was a little confused because I've also read that it's an hour and 11 minutes. So I was confused. Anyways, I gotta be honest with you. Anytime I see a cover like this, I'm sus right off the beginning. It's sus right out the gate because these don't turn out well. Okay. Again, I'm not talking every movie, but for some movies, most these don't turn out well. Now, this is a British horror film. There's the back here. As you can see, Lady Lucy will have her day. I do want to thank Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies for having WildEye Week. And go check out everybody doing this. And I'll put the link to WildEye releasing in the comments and description. We have this young couple that's exploring this region, basically to just kind of get a little bit of a time away for a vacation for a week. Tom and Lee, they are just trying to ham it out a little bit. Their relationship is getting closer, and they decide they want to move in together. So basically, long before this, there's some history about this town, and some history about a certain person, as you can see there, that haunts the town and haunts people, named Lucy. And what Lucy was is she basically was left at the wedding site by a guy who was cheating on her with one of her friends or someone else in the area. So now she haunts the area, and she haunts Tom and Lee. Now, there's more to the story. There's a bit of a twist, which is the reason why, obviously, based on the cover art and the back cover art, you can see a little bit of the game. So now they have to find a way to get past this, as now Lee is being haunted. There's even points where Tom thinks Lee has even passed away. She thinks he's passed away. You know, they keep having these occurrences while they're there. And they go to this place called the Vale. And the deeper they get into the Vale, the farther they keep getting lost. And it seems like it's like a recurring thing where they're just coming back to the same place. And it's back and forth, back and forth. And they're being haunted by Lucy the entire time. Meanwhile, there's a guy there that's investigating, trying to find Lucy. He's like a ghost hunter type, psychiatrist slash counselor type guy. And that's the premise of the film. Now, I don't want to get a whole huge story into this film, but it's one of those ones that's a slow burn. You really have to pay attention to it. This one took me. This was a 4-time. It took me 4 times to complete this movie. First couple times I was just too tired. The other times I just lost my interest. The 4th time I finally finished it, and I just as far as from an acting standpoint, I know the effort was there, but you didn't get to see much of the character. I didn't feel really any type of remorse for the characters. The acting, even though I know it was there, they just didn't sell me. The fact that they let you know kind of who the haunt is in the beginning of the film kind of ruined it for me. You got to give me a little bit more anticipation. You got to kind of let me learn that on my own. The first part of the movie was fantastic. There was even a haunted attraction they went to that was pretty dope. I loved the first quarter of the film, but the rest of it just fell a little flat for me. Actually, a lot flat for me. And for this one, I just couldn't get into it. There wasn't enough jump scares to even really do anything. I mean, you would see someone approach them that had a wedding dress on, but you really wouldn't see the face. So if you're not going to show me anything, then what am I looking for? And it just really just fell flat, and it sucks because this could have done a lot better than it did. It feels like these paranormal films, this is kind of like a shot on video type film. They're either really bad or they're really, really, subpar, or there might be one or two that's a hidden gem. This one just did not do it for me, respectfully. So as far as a rating, I'm going to give the DarkVale a 1. Actually, a 1 out of 5. A 1 out of 5 Boglins. Just really could not get into this. Like I said, it took me 4 times. It might be something for you guys, though, if you like slow burns, if you like haunts. You know what? I'll give it a 1.5 because the first quarter of the movie had some really cool haunts in it. But 1.5 Boglins. I'll see you for day 6 and 7 on WildEye Week. And check out WildEye Releasing. They do have some great titles. Catch up with you later. Peace.
Welcome to the house on the A6 block. I'm just chilling on the porch in my chair I rock. I'm your host Jimmy Biggs with the ghoulish grip. The only light outside is the full moon lit. Welcome to a world mixed with evil and good. If you didn't plan on staying, then you misunderstood. This ain't a nightmare, the figment of imagination. Step aside and the house will awaken. Skeleton play the piano.